Okay, we're going to show you two different ways to put vinyl words up on the wall. Number one, we're just going to start with simple sample here. First of all, you're going to want to make sure you measure it and get it all level and everything down like this to wherever your letters are, get it all squared up. And then what you're going to want to do as you're doing that is take a little bit of masking tape and tape it to the wall. We'll pretend that we've got this one level, and we're just going to tape it right there. Then once you got it level, you're going to take a piece of masking tape and run it across the whole top, taping that to the wall but above your letters like that. Then you're going to take it, fold it up, and remove the backing. Just get it started on the corner. And if you pull on a nice tight angle, you can watch. Make sure that you do it slow so the letters stay on the transfer tape. I always go about a 45-degree angle and then keep it nice and tight on the roll. If it pulls, you're going to want to push it. Make sure it stays on the transfer tape. You got that all done. You're going to hold it out. Just make sure that your hinge at the top is the same as it's been. And just pull it down slowly. And what I generally use is a credit card. And just start on one end and work it down, holding it out on the other just so that it goes nice and straight. Working those letters down about a 45-degree angle. Make sure that they're pushed on nice. And use your fingers. Grab them on tight to the wall. Then you're going to remove your masking tape. And using the same technique that you used to take the backing off, leave it on the transfer tape, you're going to go on that about that same 45-degree angle. This paper, transfer tape, is really easy to keep it nice and tight roll there. Just make sure to go nice and slow so you don't pull the letters off the wall. And you want to keep it right tight against the wall. If you pull it out here, it's going to tend to want to pull the letters off the wall. So I keep it nice and tight like that. And if they do pull up a little bit, you can always use your finger and rub them back down now at this point. And as you can see, there's not any bubbles in any of these. If there are, if they're close to an edge, you can just push them out on the edge. Or if they're in the middle and you want to get rid of them, you can make a little cut in them with a razor knife and rub them out and they'll be done. So now that's what we call a top hinge. I've got another way that we can do if you get a little bit bigger one. This will work on just about any size. If you got two people, it works really good. So I got another one here, another sample, made it a little bit bigger. We're going to pretend once again that it's lined up already, that I've had my level on it, tape measure, whatever you want to use. And you're going to take this tape, same thing once you get it straight, you can use this to get it straight. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take one big piece of masking tape and tape it down the middle. Just like that. Making sure that you've got enough tape on both sides. And then you're going to take this piece of masking tape off. You're going to fold it back like this and tape it back to the wall just so it holds it out of your way if you can. And then you're going to take the backing off. Same way as we did before. Nice tight roll. Get it started, keep it on the transfer tape. You can see as it pulls up on those little corners, I just push it back down with my finger just like that to get it stuck to the transfer tape. And the bigger it is, the more time you're going to take to do it. So we're at about the middle of our hinge here. So then you're going to take, make sure that's taped back to the wall. You're going to take a pair of scissors. Okay, found my scissors. So you're just going to make sure, and a little bit extra tape there to hold that back wouldn't hurt.
See your arm.
But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut off this piece of backing at this point. And it peeled off of there. Like I said, two hands would make this a little bit easier. And then you're going to take it out, and you're going to take the credit card again, and this time you're going to start in the middle and work your way across it, just squeegeeing it onto the wall like this. And rub with your hand right on the letters works the best. And then that one's done. So now you're going to pull this off. You're going to take your masking tape off, because now this part of the letter is holding it on there. And then you undo this tape, pull it back, and now you can start on this end where you cut that transfer tape before, or cut the backing off before, and start working it off from there. You can see I just make a little crease if it starts to pull off. Push it back onto that tape. For the most part, it seems to work pretty good. Look at that. Now you're going to take it and hold it out nice and square, and just use your card.
Go.
Okay, as I was saying, you if it was a bigger one, you'd want to come down and up. I mean, you could do, 3 or 4 feet tall with no problem. Just the best way to do it is to have extra hands around, have some help. Working on like this, I always like to use the heel of my hand or the end of my fist like this and just rub right on the letters. Don't rub too much in between, because that'll just make the transfer tape adhere more to the wall, make your job a little tougher. But now that's done, take the masking tape off and do it the same as we did the other. I'll come this direction this time. It holds on pretty tight, you can tell why. When you're pulling on it, it takes a little bit. But keeping this right against the wall makes it a lot easier to do. Once again, bubble free. So that's how you do it. Watch the video a couple times. Send us an email if you got any questions, but works pretty slick. And if you've got a couple of them that you're putting on, start with the smaller one, give it a test run, but the bigger ones are easier too. They're just as easy anyhow. So there you have it.